Hey guys, welcome back. If you're here, that means you just watched our first introduction video and you answered the secret word of the day. I do have to say, I'm pretty impressed with my gift game in this presentation. I even had my husband come over and watch them. And as I was flipping through the slides, I was laughing. He did not think it was as funny. So if you're a fan of these gifts, make sure you laugh at home so all of my time doesn't feel super wasted, okay? I mean, like it's a goat running up and saying hi. It's hilarious. Alrighty, we're gonna do a quick check for understanding for something that we talked about yesterday. When we see an action verb, something that can be done, we always want to make sure that we're making it as spicy as we can. I mean, like you guys are almost fifth graders. Would be amazing if as fourth graders you could be using some fifth grade vocab, moving into some sixth grade vocabulary. So let's take a look at this example here. I want you to look at Anna from one of the most amazing movies ever, Frozen. This is when she's just given Hans his new sled and she's so happy. And I just write, she smiled. What do you think? Is that spicy enough? No, absolutely not. Can you think of another word, a synonym for smiled? So it's a little tricky. What'd you say? Huh, that's a good one. The one that I came up with was she beamed. Beamed means a really, really big smile, like where you can see all of your teeth because you're just so excited and so happy. Let's look at another GIF example. She cried. If you don't know, this is Kim Kardashian. She is feeling really upset with one of her sisters for something that they did to her. And I just write, she cried. Spicy enough? What do you think? Oh, you think I can make it spicier? Well, what's another synonym for cried? What could we say? Ooh, that's a really good one. She sobbed. That's a great one. We also might hear people say, oh, she bawled. Yeah, those are really, really, really great ones for us to use to replace cried because they mean the same thing, but they're spicier. Good work. Let's look at another one. She screamed. Can you think of a spicier word than screamed? What do you think? Does this look like she's just screaming? She's having a really rough day. Good one. She shrieked. Ooh, I like that one. She shrieked. The dog walked across the floor. Does this look like a normal walk to you? No, agreed. Can we make it spicier? The dog strutted across the floor. I like it. Every time I see the word strutted, I think of that like TikTok dance where people do like big high kicks and go into splits and all of those things that I can't do. It's a good one. You should take a look at it though. All right. So we did our quick check for understanding. Now we're going to take what we learned yesterday and what we just reviewed today, and we are going to start revising a paragraph because this is really when we'll use this skill. We'll use this skill when we're writing, right? Because we always want to try to make our writing as spicy as we can the first time, but sometimes because we're so busy jotting our ideas down, we have to go back, we have to revise, and we have to make our writing spicier. So let's take a look at a paragraph that Mrs. Lardner's husband wrote, and I want us to see if we can take some time to revise it to make it spicier. You know, he's graduated from college, he went to Arizona State University, he's been working for a while. I want you to tell me like if you think his writing is spicy enough. Let's take a look. All right, he also used to play soccer in high school. We both played soccer. He was a defender, a sweeper, which is like the last defender before the goalie. So let's take a look at his writing about soccer. Soccer players learn many skills when playing soccer. Really? Learn? Don't you guys think we could use a spicier word? I think so too. The first word that I'm thinking of when I'm thinking of learning something is like, what do we say in school? Ooh, master. Soccer players master many skills when playing soccer. That's already a lot better. Let's keep going. They learn how to run down the field. Run. Guys, remember in the last video we said run was like a second grade word. My gosh, this is embarrassing. Maybe he could say they dash down the field. Ooh, that's even stronger. Okay, soccer players eventually learn how to shoot and pass the ball. We already used, I mean, like, we already said learn was like kind of boring. Can we come up with another word? Soccer players eventually discover how to shoot and pass the ball. I like that. They also learn how to handle the ball so they can eventually score. Let's think for a second. We could say they also understand how to, well, handling the ball. Oh, that's like controlling the ball. They also understand how to control the ball so they can eventually score. Hmm. That word score, it actually sounds pretty good to me. I mean, I can't think of another word that is really a synonym that can get this point across. Like scoring is like a pretty topic specific vocabulary word for soccer, for sports in general. So I think it's okay to leave it. We can leave that there. So let's read what we revised so far. I want you to tell me if you think it sounds better. Soccer players master many skills when playing soccer. They learn how to dash down the field. Soccer players eventually discover how to shoot and pass the ball. They also understand how to control the ball so they can eventually score. Whoa. Guys, Mr. Lardner graduated from college and he has a master's degree, and we just took some time and made his writing so much better. Whew, good work. Air high five. But now Mrs. Lardner isn't going to help do it all. You have to do some of this on your own. So for the rest of the paragraph, you are now going to go into your Google form and you are going to take a look at some of these words and come up with a stronger action verb than the one that Mr. Lardner wrote. So I'm going to show you what this is going to look like in your Google form. So in your Google form, you'll see the questions that we did with Elsa, or with Anna, with Kim Kardashian, with the woman screaming, and with the really funny dog. But I want you to take a look at some of the words that we've gone through here. You're going to see some of them are going to be the same as the ones that we've gone over, but some of them are going to be different, okay? So I want you to just go ahead and answer these questions here. These ones are going to be looking at the ones that we went over together. And then in the next section, you're actually going to answer these questions on your own. Got it? Okay, so answer these next, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 questions, and then I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.